Hello, and welcome to part 31, I think. Today we're gonna talk about group service, or is it just group? I don't know. Let's just get into it. Let's make a script in GroupService. First, we're gonna get the service and assign it to a variable, so local group service equals game get service group service. There we go. So with this, you can check group allies, enemies, what groups a player is in, their rank, their name, and stuff like that. So let's get started with first, if you don't have a group, this video is probably useless for you unless you want to check another group. I'll be using my own group and another group, for example. So I go here, I go to groups. There's a lot of random groups I have joined. I'm just too lazy to leave them. So here's my group, and here's the other group I'll be using for another demonstration because they have allies. I don't have allies or enemies. So I'll copy the IDs of the group, so local my group equals, you want to put this in a string, and local other group equals, and just copy them there. Okay, now I don't have to go back and forth to get the IDs. So let's get started with getting the group allies and enemies. So first we're gonna do group service get let's do allies first, and then you just put get allies async, and then you just want to put in the group ID. So since I don't have allies, I'll do the other group. Assign this to variable local allies page. So I'm calling it allies page because get allies async, it returns a page. If you don't know what that is, you can check my video on ordered data source. It doesn't necessarily mean it's like an ordered data source related to it. It's just a page. So we want to actually turn this into a table or an array. So I'm going to create a function here, local to tab to table. Actually, I want to add a function in front of here, and this will take in a page. There we go. So I'm gonna make a variable for our table, and now we wanna loop through the entire page. So while it has wait to for I, comma v in I pairs. We can do I pairs since all of the data in there is the same type, and page. Actually, we want to do page get. Okay, this should be page s. So pages get current page. And then we just wanna do table dot insert our table and what we want to insert. So the value. So this will simply loop through the page and add all of the values inside our array. So next we wanna check if the page is, the pages are finished, and if it is, we wanna break out of the loop. So if pages dot was it is finished like this, then break. But if not, we just wanna advance to the next page. So pages advance to next page async. Was it this? I think it was. Then we wanna return tab. We'll see if it was this or not. Make another variable, local allies equals to table allies page. And if we just loop through them, for comma v in allies to print allies dot actually I'll just print v. Let's see if this works. Oh, and it worked. So these are all of the allies, So each group has a every time you like get a group info, actually, okay, so wait, let's just ignore this right now. I'm gonna quickly show you what the group info is. So I'm just gonna disable this and make another script really quick. This will be quick. I'll just show you what group info is. It's easier to understand. So if I do group service get group info, and I do my group. So what this will do is print out all of the information of my group. Wait, did I forget to print? Print. Okay, so it'll be easier to understand the allies thing when I show you this. So it returns a table, and then it shows stuff like the description, we are the amateurs, emblem URL, so our group image, the ID of our group, the name of our group, and then it shows the owner, which has two properties called ID and name, which are obviously the user ID and name, and then you can see the roles. So it goes from the lowest role to the higher. So the lowest is member, then comes moderator, then admin, then developer, and then developer with an uppercase I, because I just wanted to be called a developer as well. So yeah, that's group info. Now let's get back to our main script. So let's delete this. Right, for some reason I have a team edit on this. Okay, so if I print v dot name, it should print all of the group names that are allies with. And as you can see, this just printed all of the groups that they are allied with. So yeah, Slender Hunters LOL, Cheddar Federation, the Empire of Canned Food. Yeah, so that's pretty much get allies. We can really easily do get enemies. I'll just rename these as well. And enemies. So this will print all of the enemies, but it's gonna be nil because the reason you might even get an error. It should be nil. Oh, it just doesn't print anything. Okay. So yeah. Let me find a group that has an enemy. Maybe it's probably one of these like military groups, Communist Party of the Soviet Union. Nope, they have allies. Maybe, I'm pretty sure one of these military groups had one. Why does everyone have allies with no enemies? How about Red Bear Community? Okay, they don't even have anyone. Come on, just let me find one. Why are there so many Soviet Union ones? Okay, there we go. There's enemies here. I just lop this other group. Okay, so they should print all of their enemies. Yep, so Holy Muhuddin Empire, the Motorcycle Group, Democratic Unionist Party, Soviet Mafia Resistance. Okay, so yeah, let's get enemies and get actually we can probably do v.owner.name, so we can see who the leader of the group is. Is everyone Vladimir Lenin? No way. Just open a couple of these. Oh my god, all of the group owners are Vladimir Lenin. Okay. Oh, okay, I guess he just made them himself. Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. So, yeah, let's get allies and stuff like that. Now, there's also GroupService. What was it called? Enemies get groups, so you can get all of the groups that the player is inside. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm looking for. Get groups, and then you put in your user ID. So I'll do when the player joins. Okay, get service players dot player added connect function. Okay. Then we're just gonna do group service get groups async and then the user ID. And if we just print this, it should actually it probably need to do the name. It's just gonna return a giant table with all of the groups that I'm in. Yeah, okay. So I'll assign this to a variable, so we'll call groups equals. And then for I comma v in group s2 print v dot name. So they should print all of the group names that I am inside of. Yeah, so I gotta quit some of these older groups. I have no idea why I'm still inside of them. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of random groups. So that's get groups async. So there's also some player functions as player get ranking group. So my group. And if I just print this, it should return a table with the rank. So like 255 it should be. Yeah, 255. And if I do role, it should be developer with an uppercase ISTL role. Okay, let's see. And as you can see, it's developer. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure there was another function. Is in group, so it returns a boolean if the player is in the group. And so I do other group, and it's gonna print the boolean if I'm inside of it or not. It should print true. Yep, true, because I am inside that group. And there's also, actually no, I don't think there was anymore. Yeah, okay, so this is pretty much everything about groups. I'm not sure if I was in any bad groups in this video that might have gotten like cancelled or something, but yeah, whatever. I still got to show you the group service. So yeah, group service, you can make like name tags about players that show your rank and stuff for military sim games and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool if you need group service. So yeah, that's everything for this video. Goodbye.